Hi everyone, welcome back to Online Darts. Here we are in the studio. We've got the Bully Terry Jenkins on his return. Terry, first of all, nice to see you playing again. Have you enjoyed it?
I've enjoyed this week, yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it was quite good. I struggled a bit last night. I think I was tired, but should be back on form tonight, I hope.
It shows you that you never forget. It's just muscle memory, because in spells, it's been some good stuff.
Yeah, I'm quite pleased with the way I've played through the week, because I haven't put any practice in hardly. I've been in a couple of competitions local and had maybe altogether 3 or 4 hours practice at home, and that's about it.
When you accepted the invite as well, you didn't know where your darts were, did you? They were tucked away in a suitcase.
I haven't been able to find my darts for about 12 months, and my missus found them the other day in a suitcase from when we came back from Bahrain in March, I think it was, somewhere in there, last year.
Yeah, and yet you'll still be able to produce what you've produced at spells. It's just remarkable.
Well, I suppose it is, yeah. And, that's why I've come in this, really, to see whether I could still play darts, to see whether I could still do it under pressure. And I've had my odd spells where I've played really well under pressure, so it's still there.
Oh, completely. Does that make you kind of think at times, maybe you retired a little bit early?
No, I wouldn't have retired if I was younger when it all happened for me. I was 38 when I joined the PDC, and if I'd have been in my 20s, then I'd have played another 10 or so years. But I was getting too tired with all the travelling and everything.
Do you still follow the darts?
My lad follows it and he tells me what's going on and everything. But no, I don't watch the darts. No.
Walked away from it. That was it.
Yeah.
But also some news that broke as well. You're in the very first World Seniors, and the prospect of that must excite you as well, playing against all the old foes again. Yeah,
well, that's partly the reason I'm here. If I hadn't have been in that, I probably wouldn't have accepted this, but I thought, well, this will be a good bit of practice to see what I can do, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
The excitement of going back to the tavern, playing Phil and all the old guys, does that get the juices flowing again?
Yeah. I will put some practice in for that. I'm going to start practicing properly for that, and I want to try and do well if I can.
But what we've seen here, there's no reason why that can't happen, and that practice room is going to be interesting, that very first one back, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. I've just got to get me consistency back. It's there, the scoring's there in spells, but I'm not consistent enough with it, and that's what I've got to practice at.
Will we see you come back and play in the Live League again then, if you enjoyed it that much that you'll come back and do it again?
I might do. I said if nearer Christmas, if we haven't got much work on, then if it's still going, I might accept another invite, yeah.
Also, life away from darts, how's that been treating you? Maybe obviously into the antiques, everything like that, you still enjoying everything like that?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. We're so busy, me and my lad are really busy, and it's an interesting job that we do, really. You never know what's happening from day to day and what you're going to find. And
when people come into your antique shop, do they recognise you and things like that? And when you're selling them, do they recognise you from the telly?
Well, I'm not actually in the shop. We find all the stuff for the shop, and there's an old chap and
out of sight, out of mind type thing.
They run the shop for us, and
so out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah. I'm in there sometimes. I mean, if they're away, I'll look after the shop for a while. But no, we're out on the road all the time, working and finding stuff.
Well, that's quite nice, isn't it? From that rigorous lifestyle that darts was to something so relaxed, it must be lovely.
Oh yeah, I've never packed it up really. I've always dabbled about, going to car boots and buying bits and bobs, and always had an interest in it. Even when I was playing darts, I never sort of walked away from it.
When you look at your darts career, is there any moment when you think, I could turn back the moment on one time and just change one thing?
No, not really. I wouldn't want to change anything, to be honest. What happens, and it was just nice to be around when the likes of Dennis Priestley, Phil Taylor and all that was about, and play against those. I mean, they were my idols that I watched on telly when I was younger, and it was nice to play against them and be around when they were playing.
Not just that, the fact that you've got up to the status you're in the game, where a lot of people class you as one of the greats of the game, that must please you. Do you ever think that was going to happen when you first started?
I knew I could get high up the rankings, but I never thought it would get to where it is now, really. The status I've got, 9 finals. I never thought I'd get to 9 finals. I mean, it would have been nice to win a couple of them, but still a good feat to get to 9 finals. So yeah, I'm
Some
pleased
people
with
never
that.
ever get to one final, so
No, that's
to
right.
compete at that level for so long must be a very nice thing to look back on.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, I'm proud of what I've done really, because I didn't put the practice in that those other players were putting in, like Phil Taylor and that. I wasn't that dedicated. I put enough practice in to be good, and I think I've done well.
Done more than enough. Terry, thank you very much as always. Pleasure.
Thank you very much.